not sure. I think that's a question that we need to ask R. Kelly.
Yes. And then why,
Absolutely.
with an R. Kelly situation, do we still support this guy? I mean, he can't do no wrong.
Why do he get a pass? That's what upsets me. Why do this man get a pass? And he's been getting a pass for decades. His first song with Aaliyah was Age and Nothing But a Number. He was telling us then that he liked little kids.
I think we end up in these situations, and I don't subscribe to it. I'm not a fan of supporting people just because they're black. Wrong is wrong. So Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not watching no programs. I'm not buying nothing. I'm not giving you no money. Your talent does not trump your lack of having a moral compass.
Okay.
But there are a lot of people that don't believe like I believe.
So y'all brought up a big...
Well, I have a friend, and we were talking about the R. Kelly thing, and she said that the reason why she still buys his music and goes to his concert is because it's not her daughter. And I feel like a lot of other people feel the same way. If it's not directly affecting my child or my house or my life, then, I can still do me.
That's bad.
I'm gonna get everybody. I'm going around the room. I'm getting y'all's opinion on Bill Cosby's situation. That right there had people divided like all kinds of crazy ways. What's your thought, Delaney? Bill Cosby. Set up, or
I think he did some of it. I don't think he did all of it. Now, a lot of people that I didn't believe, like Angie Dickinson, she was so coked up for like 40 years straight. I don't think she know who was molesting her, but I think he did some of it, but not all of it.
And you, Jamie?
Oh, he definitely did it.
And you, Angela?
Oh yeah, he did it, and would have continued did it if his dick could still get up. But he old as hell now, so he did it and will continue to do
it. Rated for life. Your thoughts on Bill Cosby, brother? He might have went away. All right.
He left you.
He left. Yeah, he's in the chat room.
I was very hurt about the Bill Cosby thing because I was a huge fan of Bill Cosby. So it took me a long time to really grasp the reality of what was happening. But I don't think he did that to all of the 300 women that said that, but probably most of them.
So
yeah, I was a huge fan. I'm a Spelmanite. There's a Cosby building on my campus. Like, it hurt my heart that he was accused of that, and it was devastating.
So much money to the campus. It hurts. That's what the problem is. It hurts, and it's like you don't want to believe it. And then the other thing is, it's like he was especially us coming up with me, Angela, Jamie. I don't know how old Raider is. It's a little before your time, Delaney. But that was
way before my time.
Yeah, the Cosby Show was basically the staple in the house. You know what I mean? Different world was us going to college, and shoot, they was in college, we was in college. It was just like that was our program, and that was what we knew, and that's what we, how we lived and thrived. Like, Cosby Show was it. It was the thing to watch. It was who you wanted to emulate, who you wanted to be like, you know what I mean? It was black excellence on TV. That's what you saw at that point in time. Black excellence on TV. So it's like you felt that something is trying to tear this man down. And in this situation, while something may be trying to tear this man down, I believe it was the 70s and 80s.
Freedom for life is back.
Yeah, 70s, 80s, and 90s. So the culture, man, back then, you know what I mean? They probably experimenting with drugs. All the musicians did it. The music art. I said the musicians, the actors, all different types of industries where they were experimenting with drugs or try a little bit of this, do a little bit of that. And I don't know, because I wasn't there, but I really believe he is guilty of some misconduct with here. Try some of this. All of it is wrong. There's no way to even justify that in any kind of way. But the question is, did the ladies know they were doing that? Did they come over and say, yeah, okay, here's some Spanish fly, I'm going to take this, or is this going to make me horny or whatever? Or here's some ecstasy, I'm going to take this. You know, it wasn't ecstasy, it was whatever it was back then in the 70s. You know what I mean? What is y'all laughing at?
Yeah. I would assume it was like cocaine or LSD.
Right.
Or Quaaludes.
So,
it was Quaaludes, and it was something else. It was something else. Bill Cosby said that's just what they did back then.
That's what he said. Yeah. So,
but I do from my recollection, there were instances that the women weren't aware of what had been put in their drink. Now, that's something to me totally different. If I come and you give me some stuff to take, and I ain't got no headache and I ain't sick, I'm questioning. That's just me. But when you're giving somebody something that they're unaware of, that's a whole nother ball game.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I think
because
he did a lot
had to
of
give him
it.
something without consent.
Right.
Yeah, I think he did a lot of it. I think he did a lot of it based on his position. And, you know, again, he had a lot of people covering for him over the years. And, you know, people, of course, wanted to discredit the women because they said, why did you wait so long to come out with it and this and that? But,
yeah, and I was one of those people.
I just think it's, I mean, when you see people in those situations, it's serious. So it just, it doesn't look good for Bill. One thing that kind of always caught my attention was, you remember when Lisa Bonet appeared in, what was it, Angel Heart or whatever the movie was, and you know, she was naked in it, and everybody was worried about what Bill Cosby's reaction was going to be. You know, he's a TV dad, and he's like, I don't have any problem with it. That was just something that kind of touched me. I was like, that's real interesting, you know. Of course, now looking back on, like, now we know why. Bill's probably front row center checking it out. So.
Right.
But it's also interesting how quickly she lost her job when she was pregnant and married Lenny Kravitz. That's when she wasn't the star of A Different World anymore. So that's interesting, looking at those two situations and his perspective on them. Because I saw a interview, Debbie Allen wanted to still use her and film around the pregnancy. He was like, absolutely not. She's not going to be a part of this show anymore.
That's true. That's true.
Wow. There you go. Flexing his power.
He says flexing his power. Yeah, that's basically what he. Yeah, definitely.
That's exactly what he did. That's complete flexing.
Yeah.
That's he can do that.
There was a post today. This guy had. He's from Virginia. Also a Morehouse man. My man Jay Cleasy. I don't give him his real name.
Oh, he think he know everything too, like you, huh?
Yes. It was a trip, man. He
He
said
think he know everything too. Okay.
this is his PSA for the brothers. It was funny. I mean, it's kind of whimsical and funny, but it is true though. And I was laughing at some of these guys' comments in the chat, but he said it was a picture of my man Peel. What was that, Key? Key and Peel, one of the dudes. But it's basically him crying from one of the skits. And basically he was saying that picture of him crying, he says how brothers look in 2017 when you fall out with your work wife and see them the next day in the office talking to your boss and hiding
saw that
from
today.
HR. And he said, fellas, y'all better think long and hard and listen to your man Charlie W on this one. 2017 is not the year to be pursuing personal relationships in the workplace, talking greasy to the ladies at work, or being what you think is just a little affectionate with your female coworkers. As Stevie Wonder can see at this point, inappropriate behavior will have you unemployed faster than you can blink. So reevaluate that work-wife situation and your behavior before the real wife is on you about now being a single income family.
True.
And you know, it's funny because I just saw Team Broadcasting, another X-Squad affiliate, who just said that he had to go to meet a coworker at lunch, and he said they drove separately and rode out and met at a location. But he said he's no longer going to be put in a situation where he's one-on-one with her anywhere, even though it was work. Like, wow. I mean, really, you stepping on eggshells around here now. You know?
That's not what it's supposed to be, though. That's not how it has to be. It's all about respect and understanding the limits and boundaries. Know your boundaries and treat people with respect, and you ain't got to worry about it. Keep your dick in your pants. That is the bottom line. Nobody wants to see your dick.
Hold on, let me ask you this. How many of y'all women?
Oh my God!
How many of y'all women get dick pics? Because I've seen women say that men just easily.
Oh my God!
Easily send dick pics like the first thing, like, hey baby, how you doing? Here's my dick.
And I'm like, those things are even cute. Why you want to send that to somebody?
What you?
Nobody want to see that. Don't. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, I've gotten some of those, but I'm pretty rude when I get one. I'll say something smart like, "Why you look like that?"
Oh my God!
Are you proud of that?
Like, maybe you should go to the doctor and find out what's happening.
Hey, Team Broadcasting, you said women lie, man. The phone line is open for you men who disagree that they wanted you to send your dick and you sent it to them. Somebody's in here disagreeing. These men show is quiet. They
I don't
chatting.
think any man should send a female a dick shot unless she asks for it.
Thank you. That's the whole question.
And if I don't ask for it, don't take it upon yourself.
Right.
And don't take it upon yourself to send it to me, because I'm going to make you regret it immediately.
This is.
I'm gonna send you a picture back of a better one.
Oh, thank you. Let his ego up.
I mean,
I know what it boils down to. I know what it boils down to.
What?
Because as men,
what?
We're men. We're built like men. So if we're aroused physically, you send us a titty like, oh yeah, look at the ass, boom. We share those pictures and all that type of thing. Y'all are emotional, so that dick does nothing for y'all because you rather have a poem sent to you or something that sounds sweet or makes you
exactly
romantic or something. That's what gets you.
Nothing for me ain't getting nobody wet. It ain't got me about to hop in the car and come to your house. It does
that
nothing.
Is a very
for
aggressive
me.
organ. You can't just send that to somebody and think it's cute. It's like an angry eye. Like, you have to be prepared for that.
Is it a generational thing, though?
You sending me a dick pic does not pay my bills. It does not pay my bills, so don't send it to me unless I can take it to the bank and cash it.
Well, is it generational? Is this a young folks thing, or is this just across the board?
Maybe.
Wow.
Maybe.
I think it's like a generational thing. I have friends who send nudes a lot, and I have family that talk about sending nudes and all that stuff. I think it's a generational thing. I don't think anybody in their 40s or 50s or should be sending anybody dick shots or anything like that. That's nasty.
How you gonna say 40 or 50s shouldn't be doing it? Like, I should wrinkled and with gray hair and shit around and that shit. I mean, for real.
I mean, y'all have all that loose skin and old balls. Like, why are you sending that to somebody? You're too old for that.
Lord.
Oh, Lord.
You taking the conversation to a whole nother direction. Anyway, now, this is the problem. Y'all don't have no romance anymore in your life. You don't have any romance in your life no more. You right now on the radio, I can't find a romantic song at all on any level. So right now you got Chris Brown who basically said, yo, I'm throwing on the condom, let's get busy. Whatever the song says, you know what I mean? It's like there's no more work for it. There's no more conversation, no more talking, unless you're saying that you're aroused from him being in the DM.
Make it easy for guys now.
That's true.
But I think that's everything with this generation. There is a talk by Gary Sinek that is awesome. He talks about this generation not understanding that you have to work for the things that count. They're used to swiping right, swiping left. They don't have to be awkward and ask somebody out on a date. They come in and they work 1 month. They want to be the CEO the second month of working because they're used to things happening very quickly for them. But it still goes back to the things that matter take time. They just do.